People with a lot of opinions on this one. 81% of Americans believe in God. That's actually down from 87% 5 years ago. That's according to a new Gallup poll. And only 4 out of 10 people believe God can intervene on a person's behalf. The downhill trend has been taking place since at least 2011, but only 23% of Americans are not affiliated with religion directly. NewsNation's Marky Martin, she joins us live right now. And Marky, what are the reasons for this decline?
Hey, Kelsey, yeah, that poll released just this morning, as you just stated. It says that 81% of Americans say they believe in God. And by the way, that is the lowest that number has been in nearly 80 years.
A new Friday morning Gallup poll taking a look at whether the country is losing its religion. Results show only 81% of U.S. adults believe in God, down from 87% in 2017, the lowest that number has been since the poll began in 1944.
That normalization, that being able to be out, to see ourselves out in public is a really big thing that's changing a lot of minds.
Nick Fish is the president of American Atheists. He thinks there are actually fewer believers than the poll even suggests, that there's still a stigma surrounding being a non-believer. 4 in 10 people believe God hears prayers and can intervene on people's behalf. 28% say God can't intervene. 11% think God does neither. And 17% of Americans say they don't believe in God.
What I've discovered and what I hear is that I'm not Christian, I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual.
Reverend Richie Butler is the senior pastor of the St. Luke Community United Methodist Church in Dallas. He's not surprised that belief is at an all-time low.
I think part of the challenge is, as our society evolves, I think the church has always been slow to want to embrace that evolution.
According to the poll, the least likely to believe in God, young adults and people on the left of the political spectrum. Women, people of color, non-college graduates, and those who are married, all more likely to believe. While belief may be on the decline, Gallup has documented steeper drops in church attendance, membership, and confidence in organized religion, suggesting the practice of religious faith may be changing more than the basic faith in God.
And Kelsey, I think it's really important to note also that the vast majority of Americans still believe in God. This is still a country of faith. It just looks different for different people, whether that is a God that hears your prayers and can intervene or doesn't. Kelsey.
Marky, thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.